We'll start in the weigh-ins today with the main event. We'll go right down the fight card. Again, fighters +1. Fighter +1 only on the stage. To my right will be blue corner. To my left will be red corner. Let's start now with the main event. Again, the two fighters on the stage will welcome to the scale first. The fighter out of the red corner. From Sinaloa, Mexico, he's here. On the scale first, the fighter that brings a professional record of 31, 5-1 with 23 knockouts to his credit. The former lightweight champion, please welcome Antonio Demarco. As he makes his way to the scale, we're scheduled for 12 rounds of action, super lightweights. 149 pounds, the official weight, 149. And once again, blue corner to our right on the stage. If you're looking at the stage to the left. So there's the red corner. Let's welcome the blue corner to the scale. Undefeated as a professional, 25 victories, no defeats with 1 draw. 18 victories by way of knockout. Give it up, the fighter from West Arreola, Texas. Figueroa Jr. 151 pounds, the official weight, 151. And for those members of the media, we'll ask the two fighters to face off center of the stage. For those of you that are toward the front of the room, if you please remain seated so the cameras in the back of the room can get a good shot of our face-off. Again, the two fighters will have their face-off center stage. Tomorrow night's main event, PBC in prime time on NBC from here in San Antonio. Once again, give it up. The former lightweight champion, Antonio Demarco. 12 rounds against the former lightweight champion, Figueroa Jr. And now the next fight. Second fight, actually make that first fight be broadcast on NBC tomorrow night, 7:30 start time. Heavyweights will weigh in now. First fighter to weigh in out of the red corner. He brings a professional record near perfect, 30 victories, just 1 defeat. 22 victories by way of knockout. From Reading, Pennsylvania, please welcome Travis Hoffman. 236.5 pounds for Kaufman, 236.5 for Kaufman. And now making his way to the scale, 36-4-1 as a professional from Los Angeles by way of Riverside, Chris the Nightmare Arreola. 236.5 for Arreola. And again, heavyweight set for 10 rounds. We'll ask both fighters to face off stage center. First fight up tomorrow night, PBC on NBC, heavyweights, 10 rounds. Set.
Johnny Boy.
No shot,
Johnny Boy.
You got it, Travis.
You got nothing on this.
You got nothing on this.
A quick correction, this fight is now 12 rounds. It is scheduled for 12 rounds. Heavyweights, 12 rounds tomorrow night. That'll be the first fight leading us off with PBC on NBC. All right, next up, it'll be Ortiz and Sanchez Leon. Gentlemen, you're up next on the scale. Following them will be Boucher and El Harak. Gentlemen, you'll be on deck, but next up, the two fighters will be Ortiz and Sanchez Leon. Sanchez Leon will be first up on the scale as he makes his way. Doors will open tomorrow night at the AT&T Center, 3 o'clock. The fights will start immediately. We'll go live on NBCSN. We'll have fights after that. Then we'll go live on NBC and back to NBCSN. So coming at 3 o'clock, fights start immediately. Let's go now. Welterweight set for 10 rounds. First fighter to the scale out of the red corner from Mexicali, Mexico, 31-14-2 as a professional. 13 knockouts to his credit on the scale. Now Gilberto Sanchez Leon. 150, the official weight for Sanchez Leon. And now, on to the scale as a professional. 30 victories, 5 defeats, 2 draws, 23 knockouts to his credit. His return after nearly a year off, the former welterweight champion, Vicious Victor Ortiz. 150 pounds even, the official weight for Ortiz. And again, we'll have the gentlemen square off. Next up on the scale, Boucher and El Harak. Off for nearly a year for an injury, the former welterweight champ is back, scheduled for 10 rounds in the welterweight division. Give it up once again for Gilberto Sanchez Leon and Vicious Victor Ortiz. All right, next up is Boucher and El Harak. After that will be Centeno Jr. and Obando. First up on the scale, middleweight set for 10 rounds. Out of London, England, by way of Santa Clarita, California, 12-3-2 is a professional, Saeed El Harak, official weight 157 1/4 pounds. 157 1/4 pounds. And now making his way to the scale, the 2012 Olympian from Cleveland, 16-0 as a professional, 8 knockouts, Terrell Boucher. 154.5, 154.5. And again, middleweight set for 10 rounds. We'll ask 4 fighters to please square off. Center of the stage. Up next will be Centeno Jr. and Obando. Gentlemen, please make your way to the stage, please. Again, fighter plus 1. Gentlemen, thank you. Now we'll go to Centeno Jr. and Obando first up on the scale. The fighter from Guadalajara, Mexico. 12 victories, 7 defeats with 1 draw. 10 of those victories coming by way of knockout. First up on the scale, super middleweight set for 10 rounds. It'll be Josue Obando. 163.5, the official weight. 63.5. Now his opponent out of the blue corner, fighting out of Oxnard, California. He's undefeated, 23-12. Victories by way of knockout. This is Hugo, the Boss, Centeno Jr. 162 3/4 pounds for Centeno Jr. Next up on the scale, on deck, next up, Muro and the Heartbreaker. Gentlemen, you're next.
Say hello.
Hi.
Hi. It's Eric with Dante's Boxing Nation.
What's up?
Y'all were a good part of the show. We really appreciated you.
Thank you. Thanks. You're awesome.
Do you mind if we get some names?
I'm Bella. This is Leanne. I'm Leanne. And we're Corona models.
There you go. Will you be at tomorrow night's fight?
We will. So come take a picture with us.
We will look forward to seeing you there, especially me.
Yay.
Y'all have a good night, ladies.
You too.